Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ball red.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He rolls to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
38-yard line. On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Algier with another carry. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180. 11.
It's Algier on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
2nd down carry for Algier. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Cut. 180. 11 mighty. Cut.
Burrow trying on 4th down. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that. Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and just 2 to go.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Brooks going for the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense... And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Okay, right.
Bengals into the nickel set. 3rd down.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's going to be caught by all. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That tackles as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Caught at the 10-yard line. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Stop! 180! Stop!
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into the groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals put one more on that first quarter lead. It's now 13-0. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Back to throw, Hill. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Slice, 97.
Throwing now off the play action. On the move, hit it right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Ready. Black Ultra. Down. Blue 32. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Chased out to his right. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Start on the ground here with Algier. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11.
On third down, here's Burrow. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
11 empty.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's caught. Chase has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
43-yard line.
Let's get set.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Completed left side here to Jennings. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
Here's Algier on first down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
11 empty.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go again with Algier. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Plays hot.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Now that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Trying to run in, Algier. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another 4. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
11. Let's get set. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Motion the tight end over. First down carry for Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now Hill. Caught quickly on the slant. Breaks the tackle. He gets by another one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready?
A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Ready.
Throwing is Hill. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Catch made by All. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We'll go with a design keeper. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They give to Algier from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Hey, stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Here's a handoff for Algier. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd. Throwing the out route complete. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped it at the line. No gain. That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches. Now a handoff to Algier. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead stays halted at 20. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
On the set.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Red, yellow. That's set.
Back to throw, Hill. Finds him on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Hill. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running right is Algier. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop, stop.
Algier with another carry. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here we go. Stop.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Trying to pick it up with Algier. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Gun, gun.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, they get the first down.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 20 shot. Stop.
The give to Algier on the inside handoff. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Here comes a screen, Algier. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On one, right?
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Hey.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT,
Here he goes, third and long. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Hill to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
But I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Gun. Got 11.
They're going to pass it here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going for it with Brooks. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working near his goal line. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Headed out Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw, Hill. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready, right.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right. Let's go now. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trouble. Ready.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Striker. 3-3.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
Set.
They're trying something here. They fake a spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down.
2nd down and goal.
Set.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival.